Hi everyone, my name is Dan. Thanks for stopping over here in the Man Cave Kitchen. If you liked today's video, be sure to drop a thumbs up and give a little click on that fancy little subscribe button. You know, when it comes to guilty pleasures, we all have a few. Be it a secret playlist of a high school musical that you may or may not jam to before heading into the office, or perhaps it's safeguarding your Netflix password because you maybe want to take your time getting through those Degrassi Next Class episodes since Season 5 is taking its jolly time being released. I mean, you think it's being produced or something by the same people doing Kingdom Hearts 3. Anyway, now that I've digressed, two guilty pleasures we're no longer keeping in the shadows today are cake and soda. Wait, is it soda or pop? What do you mean there's like a dozen different names? Is that common knowledge? Really? And soda pop. So for the love of cake, let's get baking. Now we want to go ahead and preheat our oven to 350 degrees. Then, in your mixing bowl, you're going to take 3 sticks of butter at room temperature. Add in 3 cups of sugar. And cream both together until it's light and fluffy. Next, we're going to take 5 room temperature eggs and add them into our batter one at a time. So do 1 egg, and let it mix around. 2 eggs, and let it mix around. 3 eggs, and let it mix around. And then 4. And then 5. Then pour in 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. Then we'll go ahead and add in our not so much of a secret ingredient, 7-Up, or Sprite, or Fresca, or La Croix. Now with all those ingredients mixed up, we're going to go ahead and add in 3 cups of flour. Now I'm going to use a spoon here because I tend to make a big mess. So you just want to add in a little bit of flour at a time. But because I'm impatient and I love my cake, we're going to go ahead and turn this off and just dump the flour in a little bit at a time. So with that mix up here, add in a little more. And let that mix, and then we'll go ahead and finish off our flour. Then just let your batter mix up until everything is incorporated. And there's our lemon cake batter. And we'll go ahead and push this aside, so I don't make that much of a mess. I'm just going to go ahead and remove my attachment now. We'll just go ahead and move this mixing bowl out of the way. Now I'm going to be using my trusty go-to springform pan lined with parchment paper and butter around the sides. Then just go ahead and pour your batter in. And smooth out the top a little bit. Now we just bake for an hour, or until your good old toothpick comes out clean. And with our cake baked and cooled, we can go ahead and start decorating. We'll just put our cake stand right here. After you slice your cake in half, just place the bottom layer on top of your cake stand. Then we can start the buttercream. Now for today's buttercream, we're using our standard vanilla buttercream recipe. Now the only difference is we just went ahead and added in the zest of 2 lemons. Now with your flat spatula, go ahead and give a nice generous layer of buttercream. Once your bottom layer is covered, you can go ahead and top it off with your next layer. Now, with our remaining lemon buttercream, we can go ahead and cover this bad boy up. Now, sidebar here, I was going for a 4-layer lemon cake, but guess who forgot to bake a second cake? So we're just gonna go ahead and make it work as a 2-tier cake. So let's go ahead and top it off with some lemon buttercream. Now I'm going to use this fancy little kitchen tool here and just continue to rotate the cake until all the buttercream is smooth around the sides and on the top. Next, we're going to go ahead and coat the sides and the top with crushed lemon cookies. Just a nice little sprinkle over here and over here. It's all about presentation, am I right? Now to catch all those little crushed cookie crumbs that fell to the bottom, we'll go ahead and just take a regular butter knife and just push them all up through the top. And with the magic of video editing, we can go ahead and take this 30-minute crumb coating activity and chop it down to 19 seconds. This is my actual speed, by the way. I'm really that quick. In the kitchen, that is. And there we have it. Our simple, sparkling lemon lime cake, or better known as a 7-Up cake. Be sure to tune in next week for our little tour of the new Man Cake Kitchen, and count along with us to see just how many Pokemon we can make out of a 5-pound ball of fondant. So be sure to Pokemon Go to that subscribe button, and comment down below what Pokemon you think we should sculpt. Well, until next week, bye!